just had daddy issues, so if it's a father she wanted, why Nick give it to her? The idiot was probably mad because her father abandoned her. She looked at Lucy and scoffed. Unexpected. The child still yearned for fatherly love after all this time. If that's the case, then why not make it look like Gustav was forced to forget all about her? All that mattered at this point was to make the fool believe their story. Of course, Gustav had also assumed that her little temper came from her daddy issues too. Both husband and wife had similar minds that work like clockwork. Oh, so you said that it's because of His Majesty Alec Barn that father didn't contact this one? Yes, of course. If not for him, your father would have long contacted you. And I'm guessing that the reason why he still didn't contact me after getting exiled was because of His Majesty Alec Barn, right? Yes, 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 yes. You really know your father well. If that's the case, then why are you now willing to face Alec's wrath for me? I mean, it's not a secret that my fiancé disgraced His Majesty Alec Barn when he visited some time back, which angered your Arcadian king. So, why are you now willing to face Alec's wrath for me now? Silence. Everyone felt their words get stuck in their mouths. What could they say? That they were indirectly sent by Alec to manipulate Landon. Again, they couldn't possibly tell her that they too felt the need to take over Baymard, get Bridger and throw her out of Baymard, right? Elvira swallowed hard, forced a soft smile from her lips. Child, it's not that we don't want to tell you, but believe us, we have a very tangible reason for doing so. It's you might be so let's just alright. Lucy agreed. Everyone was internally celebrating as well. Hee. Stupid girl. Of course, we have a tangible reason, but sadly, you're not included in our plans. Lucy smiled and calmly crossed her arms against her chest confidently. Well, whatever your reasons are, since you don't want me to know, then let's forget about it. But as for your request of possessing my man, all can drown yourselves in a sea of boiling water and drown for all I care. Boom. Everyone's mind felt like it had exploded from rage. UBCH. Debbie yelled in fury while standing up as well. Of course. Prayla stood in rage too. Mom. I knew that this SL wouldn't be easy to deal with. Now, she's hugging my man and doesn't want to let go. All of you, shut up for me, Lucy said arrogantly. What? Everyone's eyes opened wide in shock again. When did this little imp's wings grow? I don't know what made you all think that I'm the same Lucy from before. But just in case you don't know my current identity, then please, use your brains and your eyes to look around you. Do you see those statues over there? Do you see the giant name written across the lawns and decorations around? I'm guessing you do. Because from the way you're all acting, one would think that you all have gone blind or something. But just in case you have what we Baymardians call cataract, then let me spell it out for you. I am the future queen Baymard. That's right, I'm the future queen. And not only have you all insulted me, but you've also threatened me multiple times within my territory. Now, I don't know if you all are stupid, overly confident or just plain dumb, but do you all know the consequences of what you all have just done? Listening to Lucy, everyone froze for a bit before sneering arrogantly. Stupid little sister. Even if you report us to your fiancé, who's going to believe anything that you say? If you haven't noticed, we have left very good impressions on everyone here, including the maids. So if all of us deny your accusations, can you really win over us? After all, your fiancé is a man, and most men are weak to crying ladies. Just a little tears here and there, and you will be doomed. Oh, he'd like to see you dry. The confidence that Lucy excluded angered everyone again. You scarlet woman. You harlot. You cheap prostitute. Why didn't you just die or get taken in by any drunken man in the streets? How dare you dream of being the Queen of Baymard? Do you think that worthy, you vile child? How dare you speak up to us in this manner? As a child from the Gustav family, you have to do what we say. Lucy just smiled coldly while watching everyone jump around like zoo animals. Hey, let me make one thing clear. I don't care about your so-called reason for visiting me. But last time I checked, I'm no longer a member of the noble Gustav family, so I don't have to follow your rules or orders. With that said, I'm growing fairly tired of seeing your pretentious faces. So after today, do me a favor and buzz off, Lucy said calmly, before giving them the middle finger and turning around in attempts to walk away. But how could they let her go just like that? How dare she turn her back and walk out on him? Who the hell did she think she was? No, he had to stop this horrid child from giving his son-in-law a bad impression of himself. Gustav quickly recovered from his shock and stretched his hands to grab her in anger. It was best to force this abominable child into the ground and make her remember his terror. But just when Gustav's fingers were about to touch her, a loud ear-splitting sound echoed within the garden. Boom. Touch her, and you die. Chapter 692 Whom to Believe. Chapter 692 Whom to Believe. Boom. Touch her, and you die. Dot. Silence. The Gustavs all jumped back in shock, especially Gustav himself. How could he not, just when he was about to touch Lucy? The loud noise cracked from the heavens and scared the living daylight out of him, and even though he didn't know what it was, the sound instinctively made him jump back in fear. For heaven's sake, he almost had a heart attack from it all. It was like a ghost. He just popped out of nowhere in an attempt to terrify him to death. He clutched his heart in fear, and when the sound broke out, and funny enough, he took on a shaggy Scooby-Doo frightened look as he stood on one leg with his hands hovering in the air. In fact, he wasn't the only one who took on a bizarre pose. Elvira quickly grabbed a fork while making a karate pose, while her son hid behind her instead. You go ahead and die first, Mom. And even though Elvira had never practiced karate before, when people got scared, they would end up making some crazy poses. Of course, the girls dropped to the ground and kept their heads low in fear, as their bodies trembled uncontrollably. What the hell was that? For that brief second, their minds seemed to think of a million things at once. But before they could think any further, they heard someone else's voice, and in a blink of an eye, several men who wore green outfits and had green color-painted faces popped out of nowhere and surrounded them with strange black sticks. Again, could someone tell them what the hell was going on? A complex mix of feelings spread out through their hearts as they observed the situation. Were these people spies or assassins sent to kill Lucy? No. If that was the case, then why would they threaten them not to touch her? For sure. While everyone's heart was now in turmoil, Lucy, on the other hand, blinked her eyes in confusion too before finally understanding the situation. Sure enough, these were all her personal bodyguards. But didn't they say that she would have absolute privacy with her family? Lucy couldn't help but smile helplessly at the situation. How could they leave her alone with people who could possibly threaten her? When Landon mentioned privacy, he meant that he would withdraw his royal guards from the scene. But Lucy's private security would always be there to watch over her no matter what. Who knew if these people would poison her instead? Lucy calmly looked at her own family and smiled coldly. How naive. Touch her, and you die. Hader, who was the chief of Lucy's security, was currently pointing his gun at Gustav. He had watched everything from the bushes and had tried to restrain himself when he saw them force Lucy to kneel. F-king bastards. Who did they think they were? He wanted to make a move earlier on, but he remembered Landon's instructions to let her fight her battles for herself. He was told to only reveal himself if they were about to lay a hand on her, and in truth, he was glad that he followed Landon's instructions, because due to that, he got to see a very badass side of Lucy. Damn, she was awesome. He just never expected that she would have that side within her. After all, before today, he always felt like Lucy was just too soft and too kind. She just looked like the type who would really forgive an enemy. But some enemies need to be dealt with heavily, or else they would just take her for granted. So seeing the little lady who he had protected for the last 3.5 years grow up so fast, made him almost clap loudly for her. Bravo, princess. Of course he wasn't the only one who felt like that, since the entire team had deep love and respect for Lucy. Haber quickly took out his walkie-talkie
Alright,
while
let's
still
go.
pointing his gun at Gustav. This is Princess Team 1 reporting directly to His Majesty. The situation has been handled. Over. Dot. The Gustavs quickly came back to their senses and looked at Lucy viciously. You unfilial child. You set us up. Do you know what you have done? Do you know what this will cost me? You. Gustav roared while painting angrily. He was
If
so
people in
enraged
this
that he looked as if he had been
disgusting,
sunburned
like,
hard. Elvira and her son were the same too. I knew that you
what
would
is that?
always evil within.
No.
Now that 12
I,
you want to kick us out and not even give us a share of it all.
nothing kul matter.
Sleep and live with us all those years for free. If you think that we will go back empty-handed, then dream on, little sister. I'm utterly disappointed in you. As your elder brother, advising me to tell your men to stop glaring at us like this. Do you want to kill us and bury us here where no one will find us? Little sister, I'm disappointed by how wicked your heart has grown throughout the years. Of course,
Not bad.
Gabriella hastily rose from the ground and also
Not bad at all.
A bad impression on us, right? Why the hell are you so stingy? Why would you set us up just so that you can enjoy all this wealth alone? All I'm asking is to share your finance with you, and you've already become a scheming PCH. Lucy just looked at the jumpings and animals before her and massaged her temples. Enough. You all are giving me a headache. Now you either shut up or you're up, or I'll have my men assist you in it. Little sister, we haven't lost yet, Grail said angrily. That's right, sister. These are your men. So it's obvious that whatever you say, they will support you. In other words, we will just have to wait and see. His Majesty will believe. All right, he'll play your little game. Let's wait then, Lucy said while sitting in a chair which her men had brought with her. And after a minute, everyone heard the garden gate open from a distance. His Majesty was here. The Gustavs stared at Lucy while quickly putting on Emma's pitiful expressions. The girls didn't believe for 1 second that Landon would be able to resist a damsel in distress. Even the famous demigod Hercules in Flamargian tales from the Megara was a damsel in distress. He even acted stupidly just to save her from a blue river guardian, and the demigod film would only gagged. So what more of a mortal ancient age? Just you wait. Dear sister, chapter 693. Chapter 693. Crag. The garden gates were opened, and in came Landon. Other people and several other guards and Mason were here to clear up the dishes on the table. They walked for quite a bit.
Boy, just making better rest.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A work...
Mbappe! Superb goal! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Manchester United trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's got away. Bellingham. Toni Kroos. Manchester United are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say...
Mbappe! Barella. It's Bellingham. And it's Messi. Albert Ferrer. To Messi. Messi. Konate. That's a good ball out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Botman. Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to belt it. And the volley. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Casemiro. And Robertson. Botman. Barella. Vardiol. And Konate. Koundé. Played back in. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Palmer. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Koundé. And it's Dybala.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi on a strong run down the right. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he get it through? And he's straight offside. Robertson. And that's another good win of the ball. Chiesa has created one goal already. Toni Kroos. Vardiol. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a quick ball upfield.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield, not a trickle.
Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Come on, bro. Why you run out of time? Why making in game?
And the action is back underway.
Manchester United need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Plenty to aim at here. Defender gets his head to it. It's a goal. And the second half is off to a flyer.
That was so unserious now.
Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Mbappe, Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Casemiro played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Aimed beyond the defence. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice interception, well timed.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And out to safety. Palmer. Oh, good read.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Colin Muani gets his pass away. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Barella. Colin Muani. Pass somewhat off target. Koundé. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Casemiro. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham. Vardiol. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Albert Ferrer. Messi. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. Barella ploughing through the middle. Now the finish! And another
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Dybala. It's a good spell of possession, this. Chiesa. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Messi. And they can counter here. That has been cut short. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe! He is through here! Mbappe! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Mbappe.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he's managed to get free.
Albert Ferrer really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He's in here! Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Number 10. Messi. Number 5. Coming on the field. Number 9. Erling Haaland. Number 20. Number 16. Rodri.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And it's De Bruyne. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
2 added minutes
And
have
De
been
Bruyne!
indicated.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for the run. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. He's done well to get that clear. And that's it. Decent game of football that. Intense, intriguing. Both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Careful about the matter. If one was going out on a mission, depending on the mission difficulty, one would assess their weapons and gadgets based on that. In that way, they would know what to bring during the mission, whether they had to climb rigs, blow things up or silently do things assassin style. Mission difficulty was a must for them. If they hadn't hidden and prepared everything in advance, Lucy would have made even more trouble for herself. Sure, the inspectors might be able to aid her in winning the case, but the moment things went to court, it would be a public matter, and so far, no one had taken any royal to court, and they intended to keep it that way. Lucy listened to Hadda helplessly. She had definitely learned her lesson this time, but honestly speaking, Hadda reminded her of an old whining man. She couldn't help but chuckle a bit when she listened to Grandpa Hadda here. She was truly blessed. Well, as for the hard evidence, yup, they had recorded everything. And as far as she knew, the recording was still going on. What surprised her was that hidden underneath the table and even disguised around the flowers were several microphones. So everything was being picked up by the many hidden cameras that captured them at different angles. Hadda told her that it would take 3 days for the Royal Security team to put the tap and everything else together, forming it into a cassette for viewing. This wasn't a movie that needed them to rehearse and take several shots or make drastic changes. This was just a recording that needed to be put together, and with the team placing all hands on deck on this matter. In 3 days they would produce the finished product, so all she could do was wait. But while the wait was on, it was important for her to show a defeated look in order to make the enemy feel like things were going their way. Hadda had reminded her of the matter and had even made plans to contact the Gustav family within these 3 days to make things seem more realistic. They even planned on sending money to them, so that they could see their sincerity. Playing the enemy was a big part of winning the bottle, because even though they knew that they would win, if the enemy felt it, they might do something that would become a public matter, and that wasn't something that they wanted. If that happened, Lucy stayed safe. Was his wife, as she found the public relations P.R. matters involving Lucy. She was like a P.R. agent, also ensured Lucy had an outstanding image in public eye. So if the Gustav family smells defeat, then might put a stain on Lucy's star resume. Therefore, it was better to play the enemy and keep this matter private until they won their first point. The Gustav family looked at Lucy's nervous expressions and tried to hold in their arrogant expressions while leaving the palace. Of course, Mother Kimber and Landon also showed their disappointed expressions as well. And when they received word that the Gustav family was out of the palace, they all burst out in laughter. Mother, you fools! Lucy said while giving Mother Kim 2 thumbs up. Mom, do you know that you could win an Oscar for your performance? You little brat, are you insulting your mother? No, 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 no. You are the all-holy mother of England. So how did they dare? These shameless people dare to lie against a girl who I can practically raise to now. So why shouldn't I play with them a bit before trampling on them later on? So the title treating my baby Lucy like that. On top of that, they had the guts to lie to my face with no fear at all.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Oh my God, go on.
And that gets things running. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
There's no way we would
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has ended up in no man's land. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that is masterful defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lewandowski. Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent progress down the left. And it's De Bruyne. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, they could break here. Haaland. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Robertson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Am I gonna get four for that? Oh no.
And that's definitely not his best. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Looking for the run-up. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's got his cross in.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Bellingham. Messi. Approaching the half-hour mark. White is charging up on the overlap. White just loves to go forward whenever he can. In with the challenge. De Bruyne looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, what a pass! But they've got it again. He is through here. Header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's just beyond his reach. And here's Messi. That's a little off
Why
target.
make you not do that, bro?
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Neymar. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Manchester United can feel really happy with themselves. The score...
Colomwani! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Colomwani is offering a right smile there.
Looking for options for movement. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. White. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through?
Oh, did you mean that, bro?
Here's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
From behind, that is.
Messi. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Out to the right. And here's Messi.
Bro, come on.
And that has left him in a heap. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. And then Bellingham! Now it's Bellingham. Good strong hand by the keeper. Another save.
Yeah, well, he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him. He can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Up to meet it!
Oh my...
Not the best of headers.
Come on.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise
This
of
one
a job well done.
This one going on to win the damn thing. This one, at least one. Somebody get me one goal. Oh no.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. And that should get the job done. It's Lewandowski! He scores!
That was so unfortunate. It's crazy. The combination really, that really scored. Like, oh, the man is playing.
Manchester United making another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Brazil take the lead, 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get... Haaland!
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
Koulibaly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Look, it's a run defence this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Rises! So close to drawing level.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Koulibaly. And he's managed to get free. Haaland. Well, the counter could be on here. Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Saliba goes direct to the front line. Now it's Messi. Nice interception, well timed.
Brazil probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Robertson. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he put it away? And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, just skips past. He's having a go.
Go on.
Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof.
Yes,
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight.
Thank
the curl he
you.
applied was immaculate.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. And time is up. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Manchester United leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
When they say it like that, you know they mean business. And if you're at the Pittsburgh... Shut the fuck up. I had a few Bud Lights I'm going to turn into Sleepy Joe in a minute. We're both going to be doing a Joe
2 more points. Sweet, them. Hey, you see all that what we win on there, see? Sweet one. The way I'm winning to, yeah, that is to get I captured it to let's see, if you won much, you say, no, this can't happen. You won much. Until boom, boom. Dude, you dude, ya. Get ya, man. Get ya. My dog, them get ya. 2 in here. In your face, youth. 2 to the dome. Ain't that crazy? That crazy, yeah. Let's start with soccer round. See me can pump him up some more. Training wise. Let's go. Put him out. No, go ready. Yeah, say go away. Find this thing. Go. Yes, first jump. Yeah, this is for the night. Thank you for everybody who's gonna watch it and who was watching it earlier, and for every future subscribers, likes, share, share, comments that I will get in the future. But I'm probably too optimistic right now, but yeah, I believe that one day people will hear and watch my videos on YouTube, and I believe that one day I will become something great on YouTube. That's my belief anyways. So thank you all. I'm out. Deuces.